Welcome everybody to RoXolid Productions, where in this video on our cord cutting series, we're going to walk you through Hulu with live TV and see how it stacks up to the competition. Hello everybody and welcome. I am Gary with RoXolid Productions, and we are here today again to talk to you about Hulu with live TV. It's one of the questions I get asked probably more than any other question lately regarding cutting the cord. Hulu is a very unique service. There's a couple different tiers that they offer on their service, and each one has a little bit different performance that it's going to yield to you. Starting at $7.99 a month, that is their on-demand service. And basically with that, you can go back and rewatch TV shows, generally within 24 hours of when they originally aired, movies, special unique content exclusive to Hulu, and do it on a number of different devices. Now there's also another plan for $4 more a month, so $11.99, that will essentially take most, if not all, of the commercials out as well. Basically, you're prepaying for your commercial viewing ahead of time. Finally, they have their new service that they've just recently launched. This is Hulu with live TV. And what that includes is a lineup of a little bit more than 50 channels that you can stream through your device of choice. Kind of. So it's in beta right now, and that means that they're still working out a lot of the bugs. It also means that device compatibility is not completely there. So it works great on iPhones, on iPads, on Android phones, and on tablets. But as of right now, on my NVIDIA Shield TV, yep, doesn't work right now. I can access standard Hulu, but I cannot access Hulu with live TV. What I have to do is use my phone or my tablet, which we'll show you in a few moments here, and actually Chromecast everything from those devices to the TV. But even before we get you into that, let's kind of give you an overview of the Hulu app itself. Again, this is the one on the NVIDIA Shield TV. And as you can see, you've got a listing for different features that they have. They have their own original unique content like Difficult People. Never heard of it. They've brought back a lot of shows like The Mindy Project. You can also go through your spotlight, view TV shows, movies. I always forget that Hulu has a movies section. Kids, originals, you can check out your watch list. Yes, Star Trek nerd, guilty. Star Trek Deep Space Nine, still the best written Star Trek ever. You can subscribe to Showtime if you would like. You can switch to the no commercials program. So I'm going to go off on a little bit of a tangent here. $40 a month for Hulu with live TV, right? You're paying a premium price already. It doesn't include commercial free. Come on, guys. You know, for $11.99 a month, you get the commercial free. For $39.99 a month, I don't. That's dumb. That's really bad PR, quite honestly. Here's the other kind of oddball thing. So say you want to subscribe to Hulu with live TV, but you don't want or don't care about any of the on-demand stuff. You can do that. It's $1 less a month. $1. $38.99 will get you just the live TV side of things versus the live TV with on-demand. Really? Okay, so I digress here, but you have Latino, British, anime. You can go into your account settings, you can get help. You also have your watch list here. I was perusing through here a little bit earlier. Again, I was watching Monday Night Raw a little bit earlier. Star Trek Voyager, again. Star Trek Deep Space Nine, best Trek ever. Next Generation, the original. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., LMD. Designated Survivor, really an interesting concept that ABC did last season. I still have to watch the last episode from last season. The Goldbergs, as a child of the 80s, it's brilliant. I was Adam F. Goldberg. Not Adam Goldberg, because that's, you know, he spells it differently. But Adam F. Goldberg, that was me in high school. Gotham, Hell's Kitchen, I loved me some Gordon Ramsay. SmackDown Live, bunch of different episodes. You've got comedies you can look at, exclusives, Emmys, and they change this up very similar to like when Amazon Prime and Netflix all do. Popular movies, the 80s version of Batman with Michael Keaton, really what kind of helped relaunch Batman into people's front of mind. I know when that came out, that's when Six Flags put the Batman rides and everything in. Awesome movie. Hitch, no, bad, just bad. But I mean, there's a lot of very recent movies that you can find on here. The Never-Ending Story, great. Talladega Nights, terrible movie. Star Trek Beyond. You can also go to Ensemble Comedy Favorites, Hulu Originals, so you can kind of see some of the things that Hulu produces themselves. Batman and Bill, really, that would be interesting to see. So what you can do when you're in here, if you want to add this to your watch list, go into it, and now I can add show to watch list. Now I'm done. I'm assuming that probably has to do with something with the creator of Batman. You can catch up on fall TV shows that'll be debuting soon, like The Mindy Project or The Mick or Freakish. What else do we have? Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Bob's Burgers, Designated Survivors, Goldbergs. There's a lot of stuff in here for you to check out. Popular shows, adult animation. You kind of get the idea. There's a lot of on-demand content here. But one thing that there's not is any live content. I can't access my Hulu Live through my NVIDIA Shield TV. I can't do it through my Samsung TV's Hulu app. I can't do it through my Roku player. I can't do it through my PlayStation 4. Are you kind of getting a trend here? The only streaming box right now that Hulu has said will work with Hulu with Live TV is the 4th generation Apple TV. Well, Four Horsemen reference there. So it's kind of a downer. It's a beta, but I mean, come on. It's a detractor from the service. So what we're going to do at this point in time is we're going to switch to the phone, and we're going to walk you through kind of how things work on the phone itself before we bring you back to show you how they work on the TV. Let's dive into the way Hulu Live works on the app on your phone. This is on my Google Pixel XL. So we're going to go into the app itself. It'll welcome you and then give you a chance to kind of scroll through the different options that are on here. Here's your lineup. You can keep watching things that you've watched in the past, look through the channels that you're subscribed to, look through sports, news, TV, movies, fall catch-up. That's a special that they have going on Hulu right now at the time of this recording. That'll kind of get you ready for the debuts of shows in the next few weeks. Kids stuff, comedy, Hulu originals, all easily found right there. So I'm going to go to my channels, because from here I can scroll up and down and you can see the different channels that are available to me. Now, one thing I want to point out here, and you'll see on here, is the fact that it has the little lightning bolt next to live. That means you can watch that program live on your device at that point in time. So everything looks pretty simple and straightforward here. So let's go to a channel and kind of show you what it looks like through the app on the phone. Let's go to Chopped, because that should be fairly safe, shouldn't get us into any trouble. Now, once you're playing a video, I'm going to pause it here. You can see here you can go back 10 seconds, forward 10 seconds. You can play pause, and then you also have in the top right-hand corner, these are the different options that you have available. So you can change your video quality to automatic, low, medium, high. You can add subtitles and captions if need be. So we're going to close out of that. And also from in here, the flip tray, that's what opens up the listing of channels that you have available to you. And you can scroll through left or right to kind of see the different networks that we have. And as you can see, this is all coming through pretty quickly on my phone, which is really a great experience. The thing is, I don't watch most of my TV on the phone. So what you need to do is utilize this to Chromecast or to cast to another device. So right now, if I hit the cast button, I can go to my daughter's Chromecast that she has in her bedroom, or I can go to my NVIDIA Shield TV, and that's where we're going to pick things up next. So that's kind of how everything works on the phone itself. And before we go to the TV, let's kind of give you a real quick rundown of the different channels that you have available, because there's more or less about 50 channels, and they're not crap. I mean, they're decent channels that you would watch. So you have your major networks. Man, I felt old doing that right there. So you have ABC, NBC, CBS, and Fox, which is all good. CW recently signed on, so that will be coming if it's not on already. A&E, the Big Ten Network, Boomerang, Bravo. Cartoon Network, CBS Sports Network, especially with college football getting ready to start up. I'm sure a lot of people are interested in that. Chiller, CNBC, CNN, CNN International, Disney Channel, Disney Junior, Disney XD. I can watch me all the Star Wars Rebels I want. You know why? Because I'm an 8-year-old trapped in a 40-year-old's body. I love me some Star Wars Rebels. E-Entertainment Television, ESPN, all the ESPN suite of networks are here. So you've got ESPN, ESPN2, ESPN News, ESPNU. Unfortunately, ESPN 8, the Ocho, is missing. Food Network, Fox Business, that joke is terrible. Fox Business, Fox News, FS1, FS2, good for race fans. Freeform, FX, FXM, FXX, FYI, NBC Golf Network, Home and Garden TV. The History Channel is on here. HLN, Lifetime, LMN, MSNBC, National Geographic, Nat Geo Wild is on here. NBCSN, yes, get to watch my F1 races. Oxygen, Pop, ESPN, SEC for the Southeastern Conference football fans and probably basketball. Not a college basketball fan, so I would have to assume that you can get that on there. Sprout, Sci-Fi Channel, TBS, Turner Classic Movies, TNT, the Travel Channel, True TV, USA, and Viceland. Those are all standard channels that are included with the $39.99 a month plan. As you saw, you can add like Showtime on here for an upgrade fee. So what I'm going to do here is I've got my Samsung Galaxy Tab S2 here, and I'm going to go over, much like you saw on the phone, I'm going to go to My Channels. First things first is I'm going to hit my Chromecast button to go to my NVIDIA Shield TV, and you'll see it pop up here in just a moment. And much like I showed you on the phone, I've got the little lightning bolt next to a couple different channels. Figure we'll be safe watching the news, so let's go to Fox News Channel and see how long it takes for this to pop up. It'll give you an idea of the program, what time it runs. And this is one thing I found is on initial Chromecast and startup, it takes a little bit longer than normal. But if I were to go to another channel, I can actually do that a little bit quicker. So let us actually go to the Food Network at this point. Go to the Food Network. As you can see, that switched rather quickly. Resolution is not the best initially there, kind of, I don't know if you noticed, but it got sharper after about 3 or 4 seconds of playback. Don't know if it's a buffering issue or not, but what you can do as well is you can pause, you can go back 10 seconds, or you can go forward 10 seconds too. There's also a slider on here that you can scrub through the timeline to go back and watch what you want to watch. So overall, pretty intuitive. It's got a decent picture, as you saw on my phone as well. The picture was pretty good there too. So what Hulu with Live TV does well, first of all, and this has got to be a no-brainer, the on-demand content is spot on. It makes sense. Hulu is an on-demand company, so it'd be kind of weird if they had issues with their on-demand content. They don't, it works great. Picture quality, sound quality, all work good, work well. Sorry for my bad English there. The value too. So think about it, if you are a subscriber to Hulu and you pay $8 a month right now, for $32 a month, you upgrade to Hulu with Live TV. Not bad. I mean, if you figure the cheapest plan that you can get from Sling TV is $20 a month for $8 more a month. No. sorry, for $12 more a month, you can get Hulu with Live TV. And you do get more channels for that $10 more a month. You also get a cloud-based DVR with Hulu with Live TV. So that's really cool too. DirecTV Now doesn't have that at this point in time. PlayStation Vue does have it, but you're looking at a higher cost for similar channels. You're looking about $45 for the same number of channels. This actually does have more channels than the $34.99 a month plan from PlayStation Vue. And Sling TV, it's a $5 add-on with whatever package you go with. But again, even at their $20 a month plan, you're getting fewer channels than with this. And with the $40 a month plan, I get more channels with Hulu with Live TV versus Sling TV. But this is where, again, do your homework on it. Like I've recommended in each and every one of these videos. Set up a Google spreadsheet on Google Drive. Make a list what channels are important to you. Highlight what tiers of what packages offer the channels that you want. And that will really help you make an educated decision. This offers just about everything that I am looking for. What I don't like, and I really, really hate, is the lack of device compatibility. Yeah, I can Chromecast with it, but after a while, that's annoying. And the Chromecast does not work with my Roku box at all. The #1 streaming box in the world is a Roku. And the fact that this is not compatible with Roku boxes, that's a big miss. Now, I understand it's a beta. They're working on improving. But really, it's got to work with the most common hardware. It's got to work with the lowest common denominator. It also has to work with the #2 streaming box, the Amazon Fire TV, and it doesn't. It works with the Apple 4th generation TV, which I don't have. I have no interest in having. I don't know how many of you have it. If you have it, great. This is ready to rock and roll for you. But for someone like me who is based in the Android ecosystem, doesn't do me any good. So the fact that it has an overall lack of hardware support right now is really a big miss in my books. Also the fact that even on the $39.99 plan, that is, let me do my math real quick, $29 more expensive than the $11.99 plan that eliminates any and all commercials, I still have commercials. Come on, I'm paying a premium price. Give me the premium service, especially with the on-demand. With live broadcast, I'm expecting commercials. But if I'm going back to watch something that is on demand, no. I'm paying more, almost 4 times as much per month as the $11.99 plan that has no commercials, and you're still gonna give me commercials? No, that's really crappy. Above and beyond that, I will say that you are a little limited in terms of your free trial. And by that I mean, I've been asked to review Hulu with Live TV quite a bit, and I've been reluctant to do it because I didn't have a free trial available to me. I actually tried to log in with one of my email addresses that I had done a free trial with back in January. There was a Groupon deal where for $1 you get 45 days worth of free service. Well, the way Hulu works their free trials is you are eligible for 1 free trial every 12 months. And they're very smart about how they track whether or not you have gotten a free trial, because when I tried to log in with a different email address but I used the same credit card, it recognized that and said, you didn't say the magic word, we want our $40. So, and the cool thing about it was I went through the process and I thought I was going to get the free trial, and then the way the wording was and the complete checkout screen and everything, when I looked in my account, it said, hey, I'd be charged $40, 30 days out. Raised a red flag. I got a hold of someone from Hulu at 11 o'clock at night Central Time while I was getting this all set up. They were super helpful. They were nice. They reversed the charges immediately. They understood why everything happened. They worked with me. I've already seen the credit back on my card. So Hulu with Live TV, exceptional customer service, at least from the limited interaction that I've dealt with. How does Hulu with Live TV stack up against some of the other services out there? It's not bad. I mean, for me, the one thing that I hate the lack of device compatibility. That is really, really like, but everything else seems really good. It's got a good channel lineup, it's got a good price, it's got great features. The on-demand, like I mentioned, is out of this world. I would say right now probably a better value, even at $5 more a month, than the least expensive PlayStation Vue service. I would put it on par with DirecTV Now. I would have to put it as a better value to me than Sling TV. But if you've watched my review of Sling TV, which you can check out right there, I really wasn't a big fan of it. A lot of buffering issues that I ran into, lack of login compatibility with different networks and everything. And the nice thing with this is I really haven't had to test out if I can log into different networks because it's designed to stream from the get-go, so I can stream everything on my phone, on my tablet, and it works fine. You are limited to 2 concurrent streams at one time, so there are some of the other plans out there that do provide streaming on more devices at one simultaneous time than what Hulu with Live TV does. Overall, if they could get the device compatibility where it needs to be, make it compatible with Android TV, make it compatible with Roku boxes, with the Amazon Fire TVs, if they could get those, I'd be in. It would probably replace my DirecTV Now as my current streamer of choice because, again, the on-demand is top notch. You can't beat it compared to Hulu. The channel guide, that's kind of lacking. Actually, it's not kind of, it's super lacking. You need to know what's coming on. But that's, again, it's an on-demand company. They're not thinking in terms of channel guide to show you what's coming on right now. And I'm hoping that is something that they incorporate into their official rollouts once they get it out of beta. At least those are my opinions. Let me know what your opinions are down in the comment section down below. Let me know if you like this, just give it a thumbs up. And what I would really appreciate too, if you could give us a subscribe here on RoXolid Productions. Every time you subscribe to our channel, an angel gets its wings. No, not really. But every time you do give us a like, comment, and subscribe, it does help grow the channel, helps us be able to do more and more things. If you do have any comments, not only down in the comments below can you ask your questions, please, as always, feel free to email me at rocksolidmail@gmail.com. You can hit me up on Twitter too. And what's nice with either of those, you've got more space, you can type things out, and we do have our monthly mailbag where we do go through and kind of read through some of the best questions and comments that we get every month. And again, like I mentioned, we're active on Twitter. You can also visit us on Facebook. And right now, one of the things I'd also like to bring up, not just for RoXolid Productions, but in general, if you have a content creator out there that you enjoy watching, say it is Lon TV or the Angry Video Game Nerd or whatever, check and see if they have a Patreon page. YouTube is really kind of squeezing content producers at this point in time, making it harder and harder for us to generate content that gets more views and, well, honestly makes us a little bit of money. This is a hobby for many of us. It's not our full-time gigs, but with some of the things that YouTube is doing to affect monetization on videos, by heading over to patreon.com and checking to see if your favorite channel has a Patreon page, you can donate directly to that channel. You cut out the middleman. And a lot of channels, for as low as $1, like for us, for as low as $1 a month, you can help support the channel and help us do things like subscribe to on-demand services so we can review them to tell you, should you subscribe to Hulu Now with Live TV. Our Patreon, as always, is at patreon.com/RoXolidProductions. Again, I do thank you for watching our review here of Hulu with Live TV. Would I recommend it? I would definitely recommend giving the free trial a try, seeing how it works for you. If you don't mind Chromecasting, if you have an Apple TV, if you're only going to watch on a phone or a tablet, you know what? It might not be a bad service for you. If you are a more demanding user who needs it to be a little bit more straightforward, you need it to work through your Hulu app that's built into your TV or into your Roku box or into your NVIDIA Shield Android TV, yeah, not quite there yet. The fact that it doesn't work with the PlayStation 4, they have some work to do. They've got a solid foundation, however, and I would recommend at least giving them a try. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.